This is our dream home.
Hello, my name is Ty Simone, and I'm trying to make my dreams come true.
Hi, my name is Yana Maria. I'm trying to make my dreams come true.
Right. And we want to make your dreams come true, too.
Yes.
So, we don't know exactly what to do. We just have this grand-ass, elaborate-ass idea, and we need you to help us bring it to life.
So this is our dream house, and we have been marinating it. We put the house in sauce. Okay. We've been marinating on it, and
Seasoning.
yes, seasoning. We've been marinating on it, and manifesting it.
I love this house. We have such amazing plans for this house.
Yes.
For starters, as you know, obviously, yes, we're gonna be living in it. Obviously, but on top of that, again, I want to have our team living here. I want our team to be with us. I want for Phase Comics, I want us to be able to obviously empower people of color all over the world. And like we were saying earlier, and a way to do that, like a way for us to fully be creative in the ways that we need to be to really express ourselves as authentically as possible. I don't want anybody to have to worry about food or shelter or a job or
we don't want anybody to go through what we have had to go through.
Right. We want to be able to clear that space. So with that space being clear, I feel like it's definitely going to take a little bit of time to settle into, because when you think about it, if you didn't have to do your job right now, assuming you don't like your job, if you don't have to do your job right now, if you didn't have to worry about rent, if you didn't have to worry about how you're going to eat, what would you do? What would you create? How would you create it?
Everything was already paid for and taken care of, like for real.
Right. This house is our opportunity to do that for ourselves and for our team, or for anybody else that wants to eventually, you know what I'm saying, get to that point.
Yeah,
but to start is definitely going to be our founding team. And we're still looking for those team members. So if you're interested in this dream, if you're interested in working with us, if you are a creator of whatever kind, like, we want you.
Yes.
We want you. We want to work with you.
We have plans to expand even further than this too.
Right. This is just step one. You know, like this is step one for us to be comfortable and to feel like we deserve it. Like, honestly, that was the hardest part for me. I'm still working through it, but feeling like I deserve this. Like, we all really deserve this. And I want us to model that. Like, what does it look like to really want something and to go for it? What does it look like to be able to serve others? What does it look like to be able to help people, inspire people by really dreaming big and asking for it? And not only asking for it, but taking those steps to get it. And I'm not gonna lie, it feels like an impossible dream, but every day I say that I make the impossible dream my reality. Like, I gotta be honest with myself, you know what I'm saying? It felt impossible, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I know it's not. So just finding that neat little balance, walking that thin line is a challenge. But I do feel like we could do it. I know that we can do it. The dream is to be able to inspire, is to be able to empower, to uplift, to educate, and to get our community to a place and a space where we are represented in powerful, positive ways. Like, we don't have that in comics and animations as widely as we should. Like, there are definitely creators out here, and I want to work with y'all too. There are definitely creators out here that are doing the damn thing and bringing more Black and people of color to animation, and that makes me so happy. But what makes Phase Comics special is that we want people of color telling people of color stories. We deserve to be able to tell our own story. Like,
authentically,
I'm tired. Right, I'm
with
tired.
the truth in them.
Ooh, I'm so tired of seeing freaking white people play Black characters and voiceovers. They started fooling me. I was like, bro, you gotta look at the cast. You gotta look.
And it's really frustrating to just see us, period, portrayed in ways that we don't operate in.
Yes.
Like, really.
Yes.
It has us believing that we're that way, and then we start acting like that, and then we end up lost.
Yes.
Alright, so currently we are in Atlanta, Georgia. We are in South Fulton, and we are renting a room from a kind lady that we met online.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's us, and you know, for real, and much love to you. You know, it's us, and we have our 2 little kitty babies. They're off doing kitty things. We'll probably attach some clips of them. That's where we are right now. When we are currently facing eviction, and we
for the third time.
For the third time.
I think it's 3.
I
got evicted in Baltimore,
have lost count.
Baltimore, Richmond, and now.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because in between those times, we stayed with like friends, family.
But yeah, so
on this journey,
we need to be out by
next week.
Yeah, the 1st of the month, pretty much. So that gives us 10 days, about 10 days, to make our dreams come true.
Yeah.
So right before this, we were actually homeless before we moved into this house, in this room. That was definitely the hardest out of all the situations we faced so far. We had a U-Haul truck, and we were like living in it at a park. What was it? Frankie Allen? Shout out Frankie Allen Park. We were literally parked there, living there. And it was summertime, so it was really hot. We were like in the back, laying on bags of clothes.
It was my worst fear was to be homeless, and having that experience was certainly life-changing. So for me, being there in that space, in that time, I first of all had to figure out a way to get out of it, and we did.
After a while, I was like, okay, what can I do? I was like, Piedmont Park is like a 15-minute drive, so I started going there like pretty much every day and playing my guitar for money and everything, and that was working out, you know. And then eventually I ended up like working at FedEx, and like we just built our money up, and then we were finally able to like get here. When we got here, like on the first day we made a video, and we're so grateful. Shout out to the people who work at U-Haul, because they really treated us like family, and they were really understanding, and we really, really love you, and you guys know who you are. Like, we love you beyond any words can explain. Like, because like without that U-Haul truck, we really would have been laying on the street.
Yeah, and I can't even imagine that.
Like, with our experience with being homeless, like, it was like the simple things, like like coming out of that, it's like we're here and we're like, oh, thank God for the bathroom.
Right.
Thank
like,
God for the shower.
Washing up in the fucking Quality Inn was...
It's really hard to put in words. It makes it kind of tear up though. But it was like a hotel.
Quality Suites?
Quality, yeah. Next door to the park, and then we would walk over there and like grab paper towels and soap and water, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
just do what we could do and brush our teeth. And
got a gym membership at one point when we started making a little bit more money.
Yeah.
And that we had to like share that.
Yeah, like
and
I
don't
did.
think you're supposed to do that.
No, and we had to like sneak in like after hours in order to like, you know, take a shower because like they would really hassle you, like for real. Like you're not supposed to hold the door open for anybody or anything. Like there's like a little beeper that you have to click on the door and you get in. But yeah, and then every time we had to use the bathroom, like no matter what time it was, middle of the night, wherever, like at first we would literally like pee in trees and shit, like for real.
Yeah.
And fucking dark.
So awkward.
And then like, you know, then we finally found the hotel next door, or like realized maybe we can just do that, you know?
Yeah.
So we went over there and then started using the bathroom over there. But it was
even then that shit was a hassle because it was like we
weren't supposed to be in there.
That, and then it made us not want to drink as much water. It made us not want to eat as much because we're like, oh well damn, like we don't want to have to go to the bathroom and then we can't find the bathroom and nobody wants to let us in. So
pretty much all of the things that a lot of people take for granted was just snatched away. You know what I'm saying? We had to like fight to have access to those things, you know?
That whole experience was, I don't even want to use the word traumatizing, but it certainly can be.
It certainly made us stronger.
It's crazy how many people are experiencing this right now. And like a lot of people, some people, like how homeless people get treated is absurd. Like it's absurd, it's baffling, and it just I want to do something about it. So I definitely want for our team to be advocates for homeless people, or to help homeless people, and then to help people avoid being homeless by providing homes, like more affordable homes, more affordable places to live and to stay. And I feel like this is for everybody. I don't even feel like we're gonna be at this house long, because even after this house, like the visions that we have, the visions that we have, we already making plans for our island. And on this island, we're gonna be holding wellness resorts. We want to make amusement parks. Like, can you imagine a black Disney World?
The ideas that we have are like so innovational. Is that a word?
Innovative. Yeah.
They're just really innovative, and like they're gonna change the world. Like we feel it.
I agree.
Like, and the ideas that we've come up with, they're so unique. It's like we look around, we're like, okay, nobody is doing this.
Right. And we do know that some people have tried to do some of these things, but I feel like the issue is that it's a lot of people trying to do a lot on their own. And we were those people. We've been people.
Yeah.
And now we're at a place where we're like, hey, look, do you see what we see? Because if you see what we see, let's work together to make it happen. Because you got skills, we got skills. Let's mastermind together so that we could bring these ideas to life. I want to mastermind with creative people. I want to mastermind with like-minded legends. Like, we could do this. We could do this. We don't have all the answers, but at this point, we're asking for your help. Yeah. For real. And I'm not gonna lie, that's something
I've always been uncomfortable, and I was uncomfortable with asking for help. Like, yeah, that's always been a space of mine, and I do feel like that too stems from trauma. Like, I know that it does, because even Yanni came up with this plan, and even listening to the plan, I'm like, nigga, this is impossible. Like, who's gonna want to help us? Who's gonna want to, you know what I'm saying? And then I had to cut that off. Like, I know this is possible. Then I have to dig deep within myself. What is making me feel like we can't do it? What is making me feel like we don't deserve it? What is making me feel like people wouldn't want this too? What is making me feel like that? I feel like we all have to ask ourselves those questions. Like, why do I feel this way? Why am I saying no to something that I know that I want? Why?
and really trying to find those answers. I don't think that they'll come overnight, but like just asking yourself those questions and starting to pay attention to the little moments like this. Like when we had that conversation like an hour ago, I was like, bruh.
Like I wasn't even about to say the idea out loud, and then it just came out.
And what's crazy
is
like,
not about to share
I know. And it's like, I feel like we all know. Like, we know what we need to do. But, like, you have to ask yourself, what is stopping me from doing what I know that I need to do to get where I want to go?
I'm going to post the link if you would like to donate to this special cause. And yeah, if you want to donate, we're extremely beyond grateful. And if you don't, that's okay.
Yes. And again, if you want to collaborate with us, please reach out. Please reach out. We want to work with more like-minded legends. Like, making people's dreams come true literally makes our dream come true. Healing and inspiring people literally makes our dream come true. So if you feel healed or inspired, or if you are feeling what we're saying and you want to talk about it, you want to expand on it, also check out our website, because we're starting a community that we really want to grow and to have more people involved in, so we can really start talking about these things and having these discussions and starting to brainstorm ways together on how we can change them, like how we can work together to make miracles happen. That's important. That means everything to me. That really means, like, I'm very passionate about this. I'm starting to get hot, and I don't want to start sweating because then I'm gonna smell like a corn chip. So, yeah. I do not talk
That's
like
what
that.
you sounded like.
I do not talk like that.
That's what just happened. We are getting this $5 million house.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For this $5 million house.
Thank you so much for this $5 million house.
Because this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning.
Thank you so
know how many
much.
people we could bless with this house?
Thank you.
But thank you. Thank you. With gratitude from legends.
With gratitude from legends.
For real. Thank you.
Sweet.
Yo. Boy. Why is you sitting like a human?